What's up, gamers, gamies, and gamettes? My name is John, and I got a new microphone. Yes. First things first, before I get started with this episode of his Chuunibyou Can't Be Cured, I want to thank to a special gaming developer that sent me this awesome mic with a little stand with it. It comes with it, so thank you so much. It's been a pleasure working with you and stuff, and working on some of the things that you've been working on. But I'll just leave it as that. You know who you are. Thank you so much. As on this little gift, I didn't expect it, honestly, that it will reach to my house. But thank you so much for this. I really do love this. I just gotta find headphones for like the other part for that part. But this will do for my PlayStation thing. But anyways, back to the story. So last time, basically, you guys can't even see my mouth sometimes. Last time, basically, we had a nice conversation with AI, talking about personal issues of why people judge us. It's we can't judge people from what they are or how they act. It's not alright. It's not right for us to judge people and think that they're weird, but it's fine that we are weird in a way, but that's just who we are. So we can't be fake on who we ain't or are. Anyways, we're gonna continue from what we're discussing about more of the game. So you were going like this. Alright, continuing. Wow! That starts is definitely kaboom! Kaboom? Yeah! It's awesome and amazing. How'd you come up with that idea wait, what? Tatsu? I don't know if I pronounced that. Oh, Sumiku. Oh, whatever. Alright. It's the appropriate opening for our game. That's no answer to my question. Sumiki gives her a sly smile. You like my writing? Cut tomorrow. Yui sticks her tongues out to the blonde girl. I didn't say anything. I gotta admit, that it's not a bad idea though. Sumika raises her eyebrows, quite obviously not expecting that answer. I couldn't help but chuckle. It's all about the programming, guys. But of course, all of the effects you had at it were certainly very nice on the eyes, Takaharu. I just smirked as Taka looks away, the flush of pink just starting to blossom on his cheeks. You're kidding. Sumiki, however, doesn't seem to notice as always. No, I am. I will not lie. I have always admired your work. Aww. It comes as no surprise that you are considered a prodigy by our teachers. Oh wait, that was her. Oh, I gave her the wrong voice. Whatever. Takaharu's blossoming redness from a mere second ago has turned into a full-blown bead of red color. Sure. Sumiki still remains oblivious, though laughable. So I decided to cut in, saving Taka from his plight. Even the music was good. Perhaps the music added a little bit more of the atmosphere. Yuri beams proudly at her. Beams proudly at her? You mean herself. Alright. Yuri beams proudly at herself, obviously pleased at the implication of Sumiki's question. Oh, to her. Okay, never mind. I thought. I'm awesome, aren't I? Alright. I just rolled my eyes as I let her sigh. As always, Yui is still Yui. As known as the awesome girl who's known exactly just how awesome she is. Oh, no one's complimented about the art. Come on, guys. I suddenly noticed AI sitting quietly at the side. It's not like it's anything out of the ordinary. Heck, I probably feel that's something out of place if I just suddenly saw the frolicking happily about it. But right now, there's something about her expression that unsettles me. Compliment on her art, you dingus. She seems to be waiting for something, but what for? I don't really know. Come on, June. Whatever it is, though, it makes me uncomfortable. Hey. I move to approach Air, but before I can reach her, Taka suddenly speaks up. Hey guys, there's one more thing missing into our intro. instinctively, Instinctively, I glance at AI, who just looks down at her closed fist. Oh wait, she didn't get it complete? What is the problem, Takaharu? Taka scratches the back of his head, looking quite perplexed. I haven't programmed the opening video yet.
Huh? What? Why not? You're not slacking off, are you?
Hey, it's not my fault. AI still hasn't given me the CGs that I'm gonna use. That's your job, isn't it? AI? I with this music every time, man. It should be a different type of thing. I don't know. Maybe. 4 pairs of eyes turn to look at AI, who's still silently regarding her hands with a solemn gaze.
Hey, AI, got an explanation for that?
Seemingly approaches her, gently placing one hand on the blue-haired girl's shoulder. AI, is there a problem? Would you like to tell us? AI just shakes her head, however. Aw, no. Are you having the problems with ideas? You can brainstorm with us, you know. Again, she just shakes her shakes her head. My bad. No matter what we tell her or what we ask her, all we get is a prompt shaking of her head.
Yeesh, she won't even talk to us. How the heck are we supposed to solve this problem?
Yui, be a little bit more sensitive to her feelings, will ya? Turning back to silent AI, she forces a smile on her face. We will be leaving you alone for now, AI. Would you like to work on your own? Without even glancing up at her, AI nods at her. Aww. Then she stops, turning to look at me. The other 3 all look at me and just shrug, as Yui gives me a little push towards Yui, that's what's up, towards AI. That's funny.
Just talk to her, man.
Why me?
Don't be a pussy.
Oh, Taka. That's a good one. Oh shit, it's 2, that's right. Da-da-da-da-da. They all go back to their own work, leaving me behind with AI. I just stare at her awkwardly before taking a seat next to her. So, da-da-da-da-dots. Mind telling me what is the problem? Problem is, da-da-dots. AI shakes her head and I sigh. Okay, if that's what you want, then I'll Wait, what? Ellipses. You don't mind telling me? This time she nods. Okay. I feel a wave of relief rushing over to me as she starts opening her sketchpad. I was ready to just give up and wait her out, but thankfully she seems quite cooperative today. So, what's the problem? Wordless, she just points a single page on her sketchpad. It's a drawing of a girl and a guy in an anime style, seemingly having a conversation while sitting at a table filled with stacks and stacks of books. That's cute. Alright, they seem pretty chill, like they don't have a care in the world apart from their books and each other. It's actually a heartwarming scene, easy on the eyes and easy on the emotions. It may be just a sketch, but I can already see that that it's done by someone who has already accomplished a great number of beautiful works before. Not surprisingly, I don't find it hard at the compliment AI on another admirably work of art from her. This is great! I say it simply as I offer her a smile, which she doesn't return. To my surprise, she shakes her head sadly. No. And if that isn't surprising enough, she begins to point out to me, in short, choppy phrases, all the things she finds wrong at her work, things that I, someone who's not an artist, wouldn't be able to notice on any given day. Things that the naked eye wouldn't be able to see, but her critical artist eye surely would. And incorrect shading. Whoa, there? Yeah, people really wouldn't notice all that, you know? Again, she shakes her head. They will. You did too. You didn't know it. You don't know why or how it's wrong. But you know there's something wrong about it. It's impossible not to notice. AI, believe me, that's not true. Look. I glanced at her sketchpad in order to point out all the things that I thought were fine anyway. However, I noticed that it was impossible to unsee the things that she had pointed out to me, the things that I had never seen or even noticed before. Excuse me. Ellipses. Observing me, she sighs. See? I wouldn't notice them if you hadn't pointed them out to me, so it doesn't count. Just because you refuse to see what's wrong doesn't mean they're not there. AI! She shakes her head sadly. I don't want to ruin your game with my rubbish work. Oh, come on! Look, your work is not... It's not bad, alright? I don't know why you feel that way, but I'm telling you, it's completely different from what I see. AI just gives me a hard and stern look. For a few seconds, none of us say a word. Suddenly, she grabs her sketchpad from me and hurriedly draws something. Her actions are almost lightning fast. It hardly seems like the pen is even lifted up from the page. I've never seen her draw this fast before. I just stare at her dumbfounded. The only sound to be heard between us is the sound of her pencil making its scratching noise on the paper. In just a few minutes, she already holding up her sketchpad out in front of my face, showing me her newest work. It's a calm scene dissipate, a quiet brook flowing down from the mountaintops. My jaw drops as I look at her sketchpad. How can something like that be drawn in less than 10 minutes? Slowly, I look at her and then to her drawing, and then back to her. I didn't even think it was possible. AI, you... Da-da-da-dots. It's weird, isn't it? Huh? What's weird? My art. What are you talking about? This is amazing. I don't even know how you managed to do this in just, what, 10 minutes? It's not, if that's not awesome, then I don't know what is. AI just stares at her own work, looking at it with a thoughtful expression on her face. This is different, isn't it? From what you're used to? Sure it is. It's not the usual style you see in games too. At least not in our country, here in our country. Da-da-da-da-dots. I see. She looks really sad, but I couldn't barely comprehend what made her so down all of a sudden. Did I say anything wrong? I shall do my best to copy the style that you're used to here. Oh no, I mean, I don't know. She forces a determined look on her face, but I can see that there's nothing more than facade. I feel something, oh that's new. I feel something tug at my heart as I watch her silently take her sketchpad from my hands. No. AI, listen to me. Your art style is great, okay? Even if it changes. She looks at me straight in the eyes. Even if it even if it's different? Even if it's different, I love it, AI. Her eyes soften to a point that it almost seems like she's ready to cry. Oh, okay, the music goes well with this scene. I always adore seeing AI's reaction to everything, but this time I find myself wishing that she wouldn't react at all. Somehow, seeing her expressionless face is better than seeing her like this. How can you love something completely different? Despite myself, I couldn't help myself but scoff at her question. You think I care about that? Other people do. Don't care about what other people think. Well, I don't. They hated me because I'm different. Didn't we just discuss about this before? They told me all sorts of things because I'm not like that. You don't have to be them, girl. You pay yo. People hate things that are different. Why should you be any different? I just look at her, feeling my heart aching at her reaction, her doubtful eyes, her suspicious tone. Everything about this situation is hurting me, and I don't know why. AI, look. I stare at her, but I couldn't find any words to fit it in my mouth. I couldn't find any words that would be appropriate to tell her right now. That shouldn't be a problem, right? Why not? To be different is to be beautiful. You can always try to fit in more. To be different is to be beautiful. Come on, man. Well, actually, let me quick say this. You can never know. To be different is to be beautiful, bitch. To be different is to be beautiful. If you try to fit in too much, then you'll be exactly the same as the others. And that would be boring, wouldn't it? AI just stares at me with her wide eyes. And art styles? Art styles that are different? Oh, you should definitely go to Woodward into the art Basel. You see there's a bunch of different art that is beautiful. Alright. So I continue talking, hoping that it will make her feel better. It's the same with art style, I believe. If everyone had the same art style, then there's no more excitement in seeing somebody's new work, because it's going to be completely identical to someone else's. Thank you, June. Holy crap, June. Good job on that shit. Oh shit. There you go. That's really boring. Dots? You got a point. But what if it's not your own art style? I wrinkle my nose at her question. Why would you use something that's not your own? Unless if you want to innovate or something, you should always stick to your own style. No use of copying others when you're already beautiful in your own right. Ooh, June, there you go. I see a smile starting to appear on that blue-haired maiden's face, but she does her best to hold it back. There you go, June. So close. Bullies don't seem to think so. Fuck the bullies, then. Fuck them. Hey, bullies, you say? I let out the most arrogant laugh I can manage, which is not very good, if I could have to admit, but it does the trick. AI gives me a surprised look as she looks at me sideways. Why? Am I wrong? Definitely. Now bullies, they want everyone to confirm what they want. Because they want to dominate everyone. They want to stand out. They want to do the best, be the best. And how do they do that? They try to be different, better, stronger. If anyone else tries to be different or is already different, then they feel threatened. That's why you should never give up and give in when someone tries to attack you, okay? Always think that you're much stronger than them. I feel my heart pounding in my chest as I end my little speech. The truth is, it's all a bluff. Whenever Kagari attacks me, whether verbal or sometimes even physical, the only thing in my mind is, I hope I get my powers to work today so I can get my revenge. But no matter how long I wait, I could never use my powers for the purpose that I want. Sometimes when I do manage to get it work, it always just for the good things and never the bad. I'm still waiting for the day that I can finally use my own strength to stand up to my demons. But right now, I got no choice to bluff my way so that I can help AI fight hers. It seems to work to some extent because she nods, a small smile appearing on her face. Thank you, June. I guess I owe you one. Aww. Nah, you don't owe me anything. Just do your job in this team well, and I'm happy. AI looks much happier than before. Yes, I promise. Thank you. No problem. I'll go back to my work now then. She nods as she places the sketch pad down on the desk and begins sketching again. Taka gives me a look as I go back to my desk. Hey, he knows what's up. There you go, Taka. Success? I give him a thumbs up as I flash him a grin. Of course, what do you think? Cheeky guy. He smirks at me as he goes back to his coding. I sigh to myself as I start organizing the newest files in our project. No matter what I do, I couldn't get my mind to focus on the task at hand. I feel my heart starting pounding in my chest as I glance back at AI. Aw, June. Why do I feel something so big is bound to happen soon? The days has been passing by rather quickly. Every day we go to school early to study, and in the afternoon after our classes, we head to the club room in order to work on our game. Day in and day out, that has always been our routine. Nothing eventful has been happening lately, but I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. On one hand, I suppose it's a good thing because that means we can work on our project without distractions. But on the other hand, it means that nothing exciting has been able to break up the momentous and tedious schedule we've been following lately. As always, it's another busy day at the club. Hey, don't forget to finish the resources needed for this week so I can get the code them all in, okay?
Can't you just make a placeholder stuff for that?
Takahiro gives her a snooty look. For a guy, he sure can give one heck of a snooty look. Sure I can, but how does that assure me that you're going to finish the finalized work on time? Yuri puffs her cheek out at him in frustration.
You gotta be so insufferable, don't you?
I try my best.
Okay.
Tsumiki just sighs as she looks up from her typing. You two, please stop. I cannot concentrate on this scene. What if I make them meet somewhere along the way instead? Tsumiki murmurs to herself as Yui just stomps on to her corner of the room. Everyone is looking pretty busy as always, including the certain blue-haired individual curled up in her usual spot on the couch. Hey! CG time! That's cute. Oh, I walked over to her again as always, and she doesn't seem to notice to my presence. Oh, I like this. This background music. All right. It used to bother me a lot, but now it's starting to grow on me. Now it feels like more like a no greeting is a special greeting than anything else. Strangely, I feel happy thinking of it that way. Hey, I like that. Oh, snot. There's a nice rhythm to it. Without meaning to, I find myself trying to use my powers to wish for things to remain the same as they are now. If there's anything I'd like to be able to use my powers for, is this pretty please. Watching her draw has become a soothing activity for me, something that always calms me down. Bet I could do it all day if I had the chance. Huh? Since when did I think of thoughts like that? Get a hold of yourself, June. Wait, what's that she's drawing? I lean over to AI, trying to get a better look at her sketchpad, which is barely covered by her head. I inch closer. Oh, wait, this sounds familiar. No, it's different. Nah, I thought it was something else. I inch closer to her, peering closely at her work. As I do, she suddenly looks up at me with my face. My face and her face almost are right in front of each other. Oh, that is so. I like this. That's so cool. She's sort of like, oh shit, she's found out my freaking stash. She suddenly freezes up, and I do so as well. As if I can finally be embarrassed enough, I feel my face starting to heat up because of our close proximity to each other. Oh, that's cute. A deep shade of red starts spreading across her cheeks, but her face stays blank as if it wasn't in the position that way it was. Nothing out of the ordinary. I don't know which CG I should pick, man. There's too many good ones. Before I can pull away from her thought, I suddenly feel someone pushes me from behind. Oh, Yui, I bet it's Yui. Thankfully enough, AI's reflexes are fast enough to avoid my clumsy form as I stumble forward towards her. I knew it was Yui. Takahiro. Phew, that was a close one. I look behind me to see chuckling Taka, a Yui who's already dying from laughter, and a smiling Tsumiki who was also shaking her head. You know what? I think I'm going to leave it off right here for right now. I'm going to find out till next time. And I hope to see you guys next year too, at the way. Well, I'm going to leave a special video for you guys later today. So without further ado, guys, I hope you guys have a good night, good evening, and good morning from wherever from. So peace out and sayonara. And once again, thank you for the game company that sent me this. You know who you are. Thank you so much for the mic. I'm digging it so much. All right, bye bye.